We are live.
Okay, I will call this meeting to order, and we have no public comments today, so we'll move right to approval of minutes, February 6th.
Move the minutes be approved.
Thank you.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now we move to the important thing, the Charlene show.
Charlene, I like
Approval of the absentee ballot applications.
All right. So for this meeting today, you are looking at a total of 39 civilian, 4 military overseas. It went out in the mail yesterday, and that was due to voter signature deficiency. We have to reissue one, and that was due to a witness signature deficiency. You only have one photo ID exception to review today. And your total since January 19, CIV mailed was 396. CIV returned 55. Military overseas mailed 20. Military overseas returned 6. And the one cure letter mailed and 0 returned as of yet.
When you say signature deficiency, does that mean they did not sign?
They either signed in the wrong place or they signed the wrong ballot, if it's like a husband and wife type thing. And with the witness deficiency, that was they either didn't have 2 witnesses or a notary signature on that return envelope. So. Now, I am going to pass out the common ID flyer. And the reason for that is when you go to spot check these, I think we're going to pull 5. That'll get your 10%. We have a few that meet that 65 or older requirement for an expired license.
Okay.
So on the back, there's a cheat sheet. So if you match up their birth year, it'll give you the expiration year for when that license would have been good for their 65th birthday. So I'm going to give you the photo ID exception form on this one. So again, on this, what you're looking for is the name, the signature of the voter, if they gave you one of the identifier markers. Everything else on the envelope was good. The voter signed in the correct place, and they did have a notary on this one. I'm going to give you this, and if you just want to pick 5 full ones with from one of the CIVs, and those are my civilians, and then I'll give those to you for you to peruse. So again, with the IDs, you're not looking at whether or not the address is correct to the sticker. You're making sure that the photo of the person is visible, that there's an actual photo of somebody there, that the name is substantially similar to the name on the ballot, and that it is not expired. And if it is expired, it meets that exception. And in regards to the photo ID exception, I had to have a unanimous vote from all the members present that you will count it or not count it.
I move that we count the photo ID exception.
Second.
In favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
That's a state issued ID card. It just says not with federal use, but so it's,
Yes.
So that means that they did not get the gold star. So what the gold star does is that allows you to go to the federal building, and it also means you've gotten your check for a background from the state Secretary of State at the federal level, not just at the state level.
The first one.
Yep.
I thought you said-
Oh. And I think before COVID hit, they were trying to make it that the gold star ID was supposed to be implemented across the board by 2020, and then
I thought I was behind the times on it, but I didn't know how far behind.
Something that went on the side. I'm not sure. It's nothing wrong. Might get a kick out of it.
Bruce, the reason they spot check is they have delegated to me and the staff to review each absentee as they come in as to whether they're acceptable or not. So this is just Charlene does that as the ballots come in, and then so they're just basically spot checking the ones that she's recommending for approval.
even with the readers doing.
If I got the ones that I could really read well, I couldn't see you. I think that's Charlene over there.
That blob.
Right. And that's all I have for y'all today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So the next item on the agenda is the approval of early voting, new and replacement. Okay. Y'all remember in January, we had the meeting where the party chairs had submitted names for one early voting workers. And we had also sent out a survey, and the people that had replied that they would like to work, y'all approved them. So since then, we have had some some of the names that were submitted and y'all approved in January. They have confirmed that they are no longer going to be able to work. So this is just the ones that y'all originally approved that are now no longer working. We had to find replacements, and so these are the replacements, and the names I'm submitting to y'all for your approval is this list of names. So it lists the names and their parties out the side of their names. So if you'll just initial that,
Oh, initially.
Yeah. that if you approve it.
And we would still, we have our spots, filled, but we would still like a few more names for replacements, if we, so if y'all know of anyone, please let us know.
Anything that we need to address?
No, I would just let you know we're, currently setting up a one-stop early voting sites. And tomorrow we'll do our walkthroughs, and Thursday morning we'll be open for voting at 8:00.
Anybody else? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Adjourn.